Morning. Today is Friday, May 5th, Erev Shabbat Parshat Emor. The Parsha opens with these words. Vaydaber Adonai Moshe Emor el HaKohanim B'nei Aharon V'amarta lehem lenefesh lo yitama be'amav. God spoke to Moshe. Usually we expect Lemor, but that doesn't happen yet. And he said to Moshe, Emor LaKohanim, speak to the priests, the children of Aaron, and say to them that they should not allow yourself to become tamei, ritually impure, amongst your people, which is the prohibition against coming in contact with the dead, either by physical contact or even being in the same structure where a dead person might be. Rashi comments, quoting the Midrashic rendering, Emor v'amarta. It's interested in the Emor and then the Amarta afterwards, kind of doubling of that usage. Lehazhir gedolim al ketanim. The purpose that the role that's playing here is to give a warning to the adults. There we go. The adults regarding the children. So, in a very, very narrow technical point, we're being told is that these rules that we have of Kohanim remaining ritually pure, now allowing themselves to become tamei in contact with the dead, they apply to even the minors, even though there are no mitzvos on yet that the minors are observing, or they're too young, maybe only for chinuch, for education at a certain point. But the rules of Tuman Tara, they apply even to the minors. And it's on the responsibility of the adults to help make sure and to ensure that the children are properly following this. So, for example, sometimes there have been a funeral in a building, let's say in a shul building, and there's in the shul building there's a little pre-K program for Jewish kids. And so what has to happen is that the pre-K has to know about if any of the little kids in the program are Kohanim, and they have to be alerted to, the parents have to be alerted to this and to make sure that they're not going to become tamei because of a body in the building. That's the halach, the simple halachic ramification of this rule as it apply here. This is, though, understood to be a much broader reflection and urging and teaching. It's not only about the rules of Tuman Tahara that we are learning about here, but it's a general recognition that adults are meant to be alert to the religious lives, even of their children, and especially of their children. And if adults might wait around until children are themselves adults, they might have already missed the opportunity to educate and to help drive a path for them. It has to be something that a parent thinks about from earliest age. How am I going to help give direction to my child, create environments in which my child has a thriving, pulsing religious experience, where the spiritual is felt in our home, where maybe I sing Zmiros, I sing Shabbos Zmiros, even though it's not necessarily something I'm always in the mood to do, but you know what? I should sing Zmiros because I've got Ketanim here, and they're impressionable. And what I do with them now matters. It helps plant seeds for the future. It helps craft carve out a course for them to hopefully have meaningful Jewish life ahead. And if I don't invest in them now, it's less likely that it's going to be strong later on. Another meaning of Lahazhir Hagedolim al Ketanim. That's our job, everyone, to be thinking about, especially those of us who have gray beards like I'm starting to get now, to be thinking about what are we providing and ensuring for the next generation and the next generation after them. That's the responsibility that Moshe taught, Emor v'amarta. Wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom.